Hi guys.
How y'all doing?
This is not Shania Has the Juice. It's the full out episode of We Need to Stop Our Shit.
For real.
You start? I don't know. So.
Alright, I'm gonna start. As y'all know, the crew, been a lot of balls, my sis right here just addressed all the balls. Yesterday there was 4 balls actually at this date. 1 in LA, 2 in Pennsylvania, 1 in Pittsburgh, 1 in Philly. The other one I believe Chicago. I believe it was Chicago. 4 balls.
Yeah, Chicago, yeah.
Other half of my crew, SP and Isaac, shout out to them most definitely, went out to Pittsburgh to handle the Valentino Bowl. And we went to, myself, G and Corey went to the Unity Bowl in Philly. As y'all know, a lot of people know, y'all seen the drama on camera with the dates, how they Verdian purposely got a date that day. However it goes.
Oh, did he purposely do that?
Yeah, he did.
What? To cancel out who?
Over an issue with the Valentinos. Now they finally worked it out.
Well, that alone is a start of the ignorance that needs to stop. Go ahead.
So they started, Bernie actually even addressed it yesterday. So
wow. And he's too old for that. I'm shocked at you, Uncle.
So besides besides that, of course, we went to the ball, to go do what we do. And the ball was the crowd was fair. Was fair. But it was also, from what I've heard and seen pictures, as correspondents Kelly and everybody over there sent me pictures, it was basically the same crowd over there. As far as the overall ball, the categories went smoothly. They definitely gave all their money up.
Okay.
The last grand prize, as Corey and G discussed earlier on their little show, was performance. Okay. You would enjoy performance. It was it was decent.
Okay.
Shout out to Feminine Instruction and to Lollipop. They both did their thing. They got their money.
Okay, cool.
Directly afterwards, I didn't see that part. I was still in the front putting away equipment. There was a fight with a lot of individuals. That was pretty. It was stopped pretty quickly.
Wasn't it a fight out in Pittsburgh as well?
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that part. Cause at that time I knew nothing about that. I didn't get no calls about Pittsburgh as of yet. So then we go outside. The crew, of course, captured. We capture everything. They was already starting to do an aftermath. They caught that in the inside. As we went outside to finish up the aftermath, I let Corey do the aftermath last night. I had a lot of other stuff going on in my mind. They're talking to people, as the point of the aftermath to me, why I started the aftermath was, I wanted reality TV to be, I wanted it to be our version of red carpet. I wanted to get people to just get people's different commentary, how they felt about the ball, what they liked about it, what they didn't like.
Give you an eye into the ballroom scene for people that probably want to come to a ball and don't have the heart, people that have no intention of coming to a ball but just want to see what the big hoopla is about, just to cover all those basically circuits so people can look into our world and see what it's always been about. And
as y'all seen, it's funny moments in the aftermath, it's some embarrassing moments for people. It's it's just to see all different sides. And
truly,
as y'all know, in the past, I have got fights at various times during the aftermath, as y'all know.
Truly.
So, that I've gotten praise for it, gotten backlash many times, I just took it as it's a part of this game, it's a part of the media, just how I look at it. So, getting back to the last night, they started brawling during the aftermath. No needs for names.
Okay.
It is what it is.
They know who they are.
They was brawling, they was definitely getting it in, relentless, and whatever have you, it was ended. I was like, wow, at the end, because it was like crazy, the whole thing. So then afterwards, then I had got the phone call. Actually, Kelly called me first. She told me they had just left the ball. It was a mess. They had fight. It was a big fight. It was 2 fights, and they had brought dogs in the ball. Police jumped out the car. Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't speak to Sean and Isaac until maybe an hour later. They did actually get some aftermath for it, but it was within the ball. So they weren't even captured in the fight, something like that. They gave me their take on the ball, whatever have you. Boom. I heard LA had a successful ball. Definitely shout out to them.
Yes, kudos.
LA.
Los Angeles.
I heard no helicopters.
I was supposed to come there.
Yeah,
somebody wanted to go to Philly instead.
Yeah.
But
anyway, the crew's supposed to be taping, not laughing. So, getting back to it. Wow. So I put up a few of the clips last night. I put up the picture. Y'all know after every ball, no matter where, I'm gonna try to put the pictures up first. Depending how the internet is, I usually wait till I get home. I was Really very good internet last night. I was at a friend's house, very close friend, shout out to them. And
Let's get to the point of the
I put the clip up, and the clip wasn't seen by many, maybe had maybe 100 or something views, but it was a lot of comments, definitely a lot. The comments was mixed. There was a lot like, Cesar, thank you for documenting, and also Cesar, you have such a great, valuable brand that we love. Don't put this up. Okay, so this, as y'all know, is not just my best friend. This is a lot of other things to me, and we have a very
long.
Yeah, very long, and we. I don't want y'all to know something out there. This is awful, but we fight all the time. That's just us. But it's love, and it's a lot of. I'm hard-headed. She's hard-headed. We got a lot of similar. We're very similar. We're different in a lot of ways, but we know how to meet. So where this is all correlating to, she basically told me like, listen, I don't want the video up there. Why I don't want the video, she'll be able to explain, but she gave me her reasons, and I said to her, keeping it real, I said, I agree. I mean, I understand you. I don't 100% agree, but I'm going to go to the route you say because I do feel what you're telling me. So I'm going to go into her. What did you exactly tell me?
Well, my issue for wanting him to take the video down is because I feel like Ballroom, when I was a little girl, it was a place where I can escape all of my issues, like heartbreaks and just missing family or family not accepting me, just any obstacle that I had in life. When I got in the ballroom, I was able to be Sinia, where it was so fun and all of my issues didn't even exist. They didn't matter there because I was the celebrity in this world. And to come to balls now and see such a disgrace and how violence has taken the ballroom into a whole nother world, it's like you come to a ball and it's more so like a game. I mean, just like something where you expect a fight to definitely happen. And it was so different back then. And it's sad to see these babies come out and be influenced by the drugs, coming out looking just to meet dates. It's not really even about the same thing that it was back when I was having fun doing it. So it's like, I don't want to promote any type of violence. I don't want to be a part of anything that's violent. I mean, and for an example, you see the situation that I went through in Philadelphia. My kids were upset, they were outraged, they wanted to attack and do all these things. And I said, let's just leave it. And why I said to leave it is because I thought of my kids being hurt or being killed or put in jail. I don't want to have that on my heart that they fought because of me and these kids are in jail or hurt behind me. I just feel like this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it better here in the scene. I'm not going to be a part of any type of violence. I told him, take it down. I was very adamant about it. Me and him fought back and forth because, a lot of people were saying mixed things, but I don't want us to promote that at all. That first fight with Kelly, that was something different. This right here, we can't let it ruin our brand as a negative thing. I know how you guys are entertained by fights and all the negativity, but that's not what we want to do. We want to try to bring you positivity, make this place better. We want you guys to look at y'all mistakes as far as y'all making in the ballroom and get better from them. We're not going to put these fights out to entertain you guys because this is not what this is about. It's about making it better. Trust me, really.
And my thing was that definitely don't condone violence. Well, I'm not into that at all. My thing, honestly, was, to me, dealing with this, I didn't know how, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know how big this was going to become. When I started this, it was more of an inspiration for my girls. Y'all know who my girls are. And it was for that and to celebrate their history and, of course, other people's highlights. But it grew a life into it, and within that, it made my vision grow, and it still grows daily. She'll tell you, sometimes it's too much.
Yeah, crazy.
But, to be honest with you, I look at it like TV. And when I'm giving you guys good TV. And when I mean good TV, I want to give y'all the reality. These are the things that happen at balls, good and bad. There's way more good to me, I feel, than bad, but sometimes the bad ruins the good.
Well, depending. Because it's not like we go in bathrooms and see people take drugs in bathroom stalls or seeing people having sex in stairwells and things of that nature. So we can't say that. The part that you deliver is much better than what's going on in the scene.
Correct.
But
you're most definitely
if you
right.
got all
what I deliver,
yes.
What I deliver is much better what's going on. That's the truth. But it's not a but. So to me, I'm like, I get so much backlash from people, period. When I don't put something up, I'm being biased. When I do put something up, I'm promoting. So it's got so many different people, and trying to please, I can't do that. But what I do is I do what I feel is best at the time, and what I feel is this reality. Reality is that this is what happened during and aftermath. This is what happened while I'm doing commentary from people. So I understand, this is why my reason of putting everything out. but I understand fully her reason and agree with it. At the end of the day, that it does put a negative connotation and a negative shadow and cloud over what, not just what we do, but what all people in our community do. Because people do look at it like, okay, these people act like animals.
True.
And it made me mad because the venue was a new venue for Philadelphia, a very, very big venue. A very big. Luckily, I spoke to Bernie this morning. He told me that the venue actually is cool. Like the owner was cool with everything because it happened after the fact, and police came relatively quickly. But to my New Yorkers, and we both are from New York, this is why we have no balls. This to be
That's all over though. It's not even just
but
here.
I mean, but really, we've got burnt the most with this. Just to know
Truly.
that we are the mecca of ballroom, and people.
It's so hard. It's like virtually impossible to find a venue.
They want insurance. They want this. They want. Not even that. You can pay your money, and then they really get a whiff of what a ball is. They don't even want to do it. They'll give you your money back fully. They don't want the hassle. They don't want the problem. People come to balls, not even just to fight. They don't know how to. They leave messages. It's just so much drama to go along with it. So, what do you feel honestly can change all this?
Well, what do I feel that can maybe change everything? I think that the leaders definitely have to band together because it's gonna take more than me and you. It's gonna take everybody banding together and taking the responsibility that they play in this. Like with their kids, if their kids get out there fighting, they need to chastise your kids. Your kid, you're the parents. I mean, if you got into something at home, wouldn't your mom chastise you? I think these parents need to step up and do their job as parents to these kids. And I think maybe then it'll be a little better, and then it still must continue from there. The kids need to do better as well. It's all of us. All of us just need to pull together and do better, definitely. More respect. That's the start. Part two.
Part two. You already know the continuation of stop. Y'all shit.
Our shit.
Yeah, we all got shit.
Yeah.
So basically, what you was,
back to the respect factor.
Right.
I think it's such a lack of respect, first of all, in the scene. I think a lot of these people come from households where they don't respect their own parents. So it's like, how in the hell are they going to respect anyone else? A lot of them don't respect themselves. So I think respect is we lack it so much that we don't even realize it. I think that needs to be enforced extremely, respect. I think that when people do these things that are disrespectful, because to come to a ball and to resolve an issue that you have, that's disrespect to the person that had the ball. And I think that there should be some sort of consequence about that. And if there was, I think people would probably change. I think that that's the problem. You can come and fuck up somebody's ball and then come to the next one. I think if...
So you are in full support of the ban list?
Actually, to be honest with you, I was banned from the clubhouse. Maybe
a memory.
It was years ago. I was
1997.
banned. It broke my heart.
Why were you banned? What happened?
I had a fight. Violence.
With
it doesn't matter that part.
Daughter.
It doesn't matter that part.
Right,
we don't say names.
Okay.
But yeah. However, that hurt me.
How long were you banned for?
I was banned until they got new management. And it hurt. I missed all the battles.
You remember the night you tried to go there and they turned you away?
No, I don't remember that. But yeah, as I was, it really, it affects you to be banned. A lot of people say, fuck that, I don't care, but I cared. To hear those battles or to hear the hot stuff that's going on that you can't be a part of, not because you don't have the money or whatever, you're not wanted, you're not welcome. I'm telling you, it would speak volumes. I think they should definitely instill that toughly. Yes.
So as a promoter, for example, okay, so let's say, for example, at our ball, you have so-and-so Milan, so-and-so Blonde, whoever they may be, right? Mm-hmm. Come there, they have been banned, as you know, they of course, and you see them at the door. Mm-hmm. What would you say?
Well, this is what I was actually thinking about this because I knew this question would be asked. I feel basically this is how it should go. I feel like just in any other situation, if in fact you're able to sneak in where you're unidentified, where people don't know who you are, I mean, that was on you. But I feel like the minute that anyone identifies who you are, be it a judge or the person that's given the ball, I think you should be escorted out or chopped by the judge because you're not supposed to be there. And thank you for your $30. I mean, really, I just feel like I don't think that there's no way to really keep a person really out unless I mean,
What would you consider an isolated incident?
what you mean?
Do you think that the ban should go in effect with repetitiveness? Or let's say, as you and I both know, sometimes situations happen where...
But the thing is, if you were at a wedding, at a funeral or a wedding, and something happened, you're not gonna break out and fight at either situation because you know better. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that, like I said, respect. If you had self-respect, you would say, I don't wanna be out here with this. I don't wanna look like a fool out here and giving these people a show, so I'm not gonna get into this fight here. I'm not gonna even get into a fight, period, because for what? It's 9 times out of 10 is usually pointless. It's over BS. I just don't understand. It's nothing out there that's really happening that's really worth fighting for. And if these guys really want to fight, I say join the army and fight for our country. You know what I mean? Really.
If you got that much frustration in yourself, you need
something. Make your fighting worthwhile.
Lack of self-control.
Truly.
Okay.
And lack of respect. That's a very important
I hope
word.
this message goes far, and and I'm a person, I'm an adult, I'm 34, but I still learn stuff every day. And my sister told me something today, and you learn, you listen, and you learn, and you realize how it will work better for you. And I'm all about anything that can make things work better for me and for my vision and my goals and my growth, personal growth. Because I don't care who you are and how old you are, you still have to grow. You can't stunt yourself. You can't think, oh, I'm grown and know everything. Because there's younger people in my life, even when I learn things sometimes from, and I'm shocked. And that makes you actually a better person, that you can grow from people, instead of blocking yourself from that. Some people are stuck in themselves. They feel like they can't learn because they know everything. And we all learn. I don't care who you're all meant to learn. That's the point about life. So definitely, and as you know, it had grew with such a big life. Tuesday is the last day. Vote.
Truly vote or gag. But I'm still not done now.
Go ahead.
I feel like I want to challenge you people. You grown adults, I want to challenge you to step up and not fan the fire. Walk away from it. Like when you see somebody riffing on Facebook, don't egg it on and say work girl or yes or like comment. Walk away from it. When you see a girl about to break out into a fight, instead of saying, oh, Miss C, let me see what's going on, walk away from it. I'm telling you, without an audience, them fights don't even matter. So I'm telling you, if you take yourself away from it all, watch how much it'll just die down, because who wants to fight with no audience? Really, we need to really stop our shit.
Vote again.
Please. Mwah.